We're going to have some music. We've got this singer-songwriter showcase, and I want to go just kind of down the line, and we'll probably do this at the end as well. But this is Roy Solis right here. And Roy, tell us tell us where you're from.
I am from South Texas.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, really south.
Yeah. What? So you're out here at Vegas. I guess you got some stuff going on, and talk about what you got going on out here.
Well, pretty much this is what I got going on.
Yep,
I was
perfect.
invited out here. I'm pretty happy, very thankful to National Rope Supply. Thank you so much for having us out here. And,
thank you.
Got a few more shows we're going to be doing at Fremont Street here in a couple of hours. We'll be there.
That's tonight, right?
Yeah, tonight.
Perfect.
So we're doing a few shows just in promotion of our latest album called Heartbreak Roulette.
Right. And so that's your album right there. You had them stacked up nice and neat, and I kicked them over on accident. But
no.
Nothing against you, Roy. Nothing at all. But that's your new album right there.
Yeah.
And where else, as far as website or Facebook, where else can we find you?
Well, I got a Facebook. It's facebook.com / Roy Solis Music.
Yes, sir.
And if y'all can drop by there, I'd appreciate it. I got a few likes. I think I'm up to about 7 likes right now. I'm
Perfect.
trying to get
You're
to
well.
8.
You're well on your way then, aren't you? That's awesome.
So if y'all could drop by and give me a like, I'd appreciate it. I really would.
I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but we're streaming live on nrsworld.com. So there's a lot of folks out there watching and all that good stuff. And here in the middle, we got Mr. Steve Helms right here.
Hey, bud.
Hello, Stevie. Thank you for being here, man.
Oh, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Where you living?
Cleburne, Texas.
Yes, perfect.
Just south of Fort Worth.
Yes, sir. Hey,
ice capital of Central Texas.
Yeah, for the last week anyway, right? Yeah. You and I were talking about a deal that you've got going, and I want you to explain it to us. You are delivering, is it hats? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm on the board of directors for an organization called Cowboys Who Care.
Right.
And Bill Martin is a comedian out of the Fort Worth area. He's actually at MGM right now, headlining at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club.
Yes, sir.
He started this foundation, and we raise money, and Resist All's been so gracious to us. They've donated hats, and we go to children's hospitals all over the country, wherever he's playing his comedy thing or wherever I'm touring doing music. And we go to children's hospitals and put cowboy hats on kids with cancer and other life-threatening illnesses.
Absolutely, man.
It's a really cool thing to do, to see a kid's face light up when you crease a hat and put it on its head.
Sure. How can other folks help out with that? Is there a website or tell us?
Cowboyswhocare.org.
Right. Perfect. Perfect. And tell us about your music and where we can find your music and kind of what you got going.
Everything is Steve Helms Band.
Right.
The Facebook, the Twitter, the MySpace, the website.
Yeah, exactly. All of it.
The MyFace, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, yeah.
And but iTunes, the CDs are at Walmart, Best Buy, Hastings.
Right.
And but I've got a couple CDs out, and we just tour and play music, man.
Sure, yeah. Absolutely.
Mostly in the Texas, Oklahoma area, but we get out everywhere we can.
You bet. Well, good deal. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
Next, right here, we got Marc Madewell right here. Mark, where are you from, bud?
I'm from Bakersfield, California.
Right, perfect. Buck Owens country right there.
Yeah, Buck Owens, Merle Haggard country.
Yes, sir. Perfect. What about your music? You got some CDs out, or just what you got going?
Right
you
now
gave me one of those.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy that.
I will.
We got a CD out called Marc Madewell, and the title's Just a Man, and that's on marcmadewell.com and Facebook and Twitter and iTunes and Amazon, everything like that. So we're trying to get that out to the public, and it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. They're selling. People are liking it. And we're getting a lot of good reviews for it. So
perfect.
I'm happy about that.
And I guess y'all will be playing, this is, a lot of, y'all write a lot of your own stuff. I'm sure you do some cover stuff as well, and feel free to do whatever you want, but be sure and let us know on the ones that you've written. I want to know, cool. and be sure and let us know. And y'all just pass it down the line, play whatever you want. It's a laid-back deal, but we appreciate y'all being here, and thank y'all again very much. Y'all give them a hand here real quick. They're going to play for us.
Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song, diamonds and gold. star belt buckle, old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive limo trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Why don't you play something? Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms, clear mountain morn. Little warm puppies, children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him. Them that do sometimes don't know how to take it. He ain't wrong, he's just different. His pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them on trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Thank you.
Here's a song I wrote y'all about my grandpa. It's called Talking About the Weather. And I'm not going to lie to you, I found out a couple weeks ago that it's on, I call him Hootie. It's on Darius Rucker's desk right now, and he's thinking about cutting it, so everybody cross your fingers for me on that one. It's called Talking About the Weather. Every week I go to see my granddad. We sit and talk for hours on the swing. I love the time we spend out on the front porch. He'll say, get out your guitar, boy, and sing. Granddad never ceases to amaze me at the conversation he gets me into. But there ain't nothing that makes that man feel better than sitting out here just talking about the weather. Whether the yard should be mowed, or whether the mailman's gonna show, whether the dogs have been fed, or whether the sports page has been read, whether Sarah's going to the prom, whether I've called and said hi to Mom. Talking about everything when we're together, but mainly we just talk about the weather. They closed down the Domino Hall and all his friends have passed. So there's really not much left for him to do. But lately all that doesn't seem to matter now. 'Cause early last spring the Lord called Grandma too. As we sit here I think about the future. How time flies, you blink and then it's gone. I know he won't be around forever. So thank God for all this talking about the weather. Whether the yard should be mowed, or whether the mailman's gonna show, whether the dogs have been fed, or whether the sports page has been read, whether Sarah's going to the prom, whether I've called and said hi to Mom. Talking about everything when we're together, but mainly we just talk about the weather. I help him button up his sweater. He's still talking about the weather. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you.
That was great. Thank you, buddy. That's a good one. Wow. Geez, I don't know how I'm going to follow that one up. See? Well, it's a little song I wrote about Corpus Christi, a little town out there in South Texas. Hope you all like it. It goes a little something like this. Down to Corpus Christi, my old stomping ground. I can still see her hair in the wind against the lights of this town. I remember those days at the beach till the sun went down. That night took your innocence, baby. Our love was found. Days go by, life goes on. Dreams will die, some live on. Sometimes I wonder if you ever think of me. I can still close my eyes, go back in time to Corpus Christi. Driving down Ocean Drive with the radio on, beneath the gray skies our song plays on. They say time always mends everything, but as the sun goes down, I find your memories won't fade away. Left my heart in this town, and days go by, life goes on, dreams will die, some live on. And sometimes I wonder if you ever think of me. I can still close my eyes, go back in time to Corpus Christi. Yeah, I can still close my eyes, go back in time to Corpus Christi.
Great job. This is a song off my album. It's called Reckless Self, and I hope you like it. Well, I was inches from death that night before I looked into your eyes. And holding you now, it's easy for me to realize I was growing closer to the light, and I found you standing at the tunnel's end. You came to me as a lady, lover, and a friend. Girl, you came along and saved me from my reckless self. I have found true love, I'll never love anyone else. Well, I was standing at the crossroads of my life. I was looking for a sign, and rambling around with you, I know I'm walking the right line. I've always been known as a madman that's out of control, but you came to me and tamed my heart, my body, and my soul. Girl, you came along and saved me from my reckless self. I have found true love, I'll never love anyone else. Girl, you came along and saved me from my reckless self. I have found true love, I'll never love anyone else. Thank you.
I've got my latest CD out. It's called Red Wine in Copenhagen. If you hadn't tried that combination, you should. Here's one called Wanted Woman off the CD. Well, she used to be the woman every woman wants to be. The perfect wife with a perfect life, but it was all just make-believe. He gave her all the things his money could acquire, but he just couldn't give her what her heart desires. She wants to be a wanted woman, to be somebody's everything. Wants a man who wants to share her life, her love, and all her dreams. She wants to feel the kind of passion that makes her never want for nothing. Yeah, she just wants to be a wanted woman. No, she's not in a hurry. She's made that mistake before. Once she thought she had it all, sees there's so much more. No doubt he's out there somewhere, but who knows when they'll meet. And if it takes forever, then she'll wait patiently. She wants to be a wanted woman,
be somebody's everything. Wants a man who wants to share life, her love and all her dreams. She wants to feel the kind of passion that makes her never want for nothing. Yeah, she just wants to be a wanted woman. Yeah, she just wants to be a wanted woman. To be somebody's everything. To share love and all her dreams. She just wants to be a wanted woman. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Did y'all bring, you got CDs with you? I think we all brought CDs, so if there's something up here that you like, you listen to, we got CDs up here. Mine are a 1 for 10 or 2 for 20. Special one today. Now, if you want one, just come tell me. I'll throw it at you. Thank y'all so much for listening.
Well, that song you just did made me think of this one, so this is one we'd like to do. It. Honky Tonks we play at. Hope you like it. O.T.J. Shepherd goes something like this. So.
Sparkled in the light, country girls that love the lovers and more. Some I never really knew, though I always wanted to. Some I only met once in a room. Some said they liked my smile, others of them stayed a while, while others left me on the run. This is the only way I got to say, Lord, I love them everyone. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. Think I'm full of charms, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. Here's to the ladies in saloons and living rooms, summer nights that lasted until dawn. Here's to the memory, everyone's a part of me. Lord, I love them everyone. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. Like to think I'm full of charms, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. T.J. Shepherd.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I guess it's my turn again. I'm going to sing a hurting song. I hope you guys understand that, since we're all country. It's a song called Misery, and it's on my Just a Man album, and I hope you all like it. Well, I told her today I was leaving, she didn't take it well. She cried and she screamed, and she told me to go straight to hell. She said I spent the last 20 years of my life forgetting how to be a woman, just trying to be a wife. What am I supposed to do now that I'm free, with no one to take care of now, just me? Tell me, what am I supposed to do now that I'm free? Spend the rest of my life taking care of misery. I told her the fussing and the fighting for me it's just too rough. I've forgotten how to love you, but if I remember, well, it probably wouldn't be enough. Yeah, the wounds have all healed, but the scars, they remain. Looking back on us, I can't recall when I was sane. Tell me, what am I supposed to do now that I'm free, with no one to take care of now, just me? Tell me, what am I supposed to do now that I'm free? Spend the rest of my life just taking care of misery. Yeah, I'll spend the rest of my life just taking care of misery. Thank you.
Thank you. Great song. How many Texans are here today? Are there any Texas Rangers fans here today? All right, 2 people. You ain't?
I'm a Texas Ranger.
Here's a song I wrote, y'all, that gets a lot of radio play down in Texas. It's called Nowhere But Texas, and the Texas Rangers have played it at the ballpark in Arlington now for like, I don't know, 5 years or so. It goes like this. Blue bonnets, yellow rose, remember the Alamo, Chisholm Trail and Longhorn Steers, Lucan Bach, Abilene, Texas Rangers and Judge Roy Bay, and ice cold Lone Star beer. Nowhere but Texas, that's where I'll be. It holds the answers to all my dreams. I know one thing, when God calls me, nowhere but Texas is where I'll be. Well, we got cowboys, cowgirls too, Green Hall and Billy Bob's, Tex-Mex and barbecue, Robert Earl, Gary P. You can hear some Willie out on 6th Street. Nowhere but Texas, well, that's where I'll be. It
It holds the answer to all my dreams. I know one thing, when God calls me, nowhere but Texas is where I'll be. There's no way I'd ever leave. Everything I'll ever need is right here, right here. When I'm gone, you can bury me 6 foot deep in the heart of nowhere but Texas. Well, that's where I'll be. It holds the answers to all my dreams. I know one thing, when God calls me, nowhere but Texas is where I'll be. Nowhere but Texas is where I'll be. Yeah, nowhere but Texas. Thank y'all. Woo. It's really dry out here in the desert. Plays on the hometown team. She wears his jersey with faded blue jeans. She don't care if he don't play. That's her hero who just turned that way. And she loves his goofy smile, knowing that in a little while Friday night lights turn on. They'll be riding in his pickup truck, chasing the stars and dreaming out loud, loving for the minute right here and right now. Hold on, baby, as tight as you can. It's a Friday football romance. Now she didn't make homecoming queen, shines like a princess in a faded blue jeans. Got a promise in his locker to put on the hand of his Cinderella screaming out in the stands. And he loves her pretty smile, knowing that in a little while Friday night lights turn on. They'll be riding in his pickup truck, chasing the stars and dreaming out loud, loving for the minute right here and right now. Hold on, baby, as tight as you can. It's a Friday football romance. And time flies and the years go by. She still is number one, standing by his side, still holding on as tight as they can to the Friday football romance. He played on the hometown team. She still wears his jersey with a faded blue jeans. Friday football romance, everybody. The original song. Thank you.
All right. We're going to do one more round, and I think we're going to get off of here. We've made you guys suffer enough. A friend of mine named Cindy Allen came to me a few months ago, and she said that she had written a song. She's got some things that she has to say, but she was looking for somebody to sing it. So we went in the studio, and we did some versions of it and came up with something, but this is a little rough draft of it. If you guys stay tuned, the single's going to be out, and we're going to hopefully take it all the way to Congress. So this is called The American Way. Dear Mr. President, fed up with your government, but it's time that I had my say. Well, I'm sick and tired of working my fingers to the bone while you throw my money away. You give aid to foreign countries when we can't feed our poor, and this train wreck you call healthcare is causing an uproar. Time to find our people jobs, restore their self-esteem so they can live the American dream. So will you stand with me, brother? Will you stand with me, sister? We'll restore America's pride. I'm smart enough to know I can't do this by myself, and I'm gonna need you right by my side. We'll ask the man upstairs if he'll bless us with his favor and guide us as we face a new day. We'll get back to living in the land that we love. We'll do it the American way. Well, I won't sit in silence while the freedom of my children is slipping through the fingers of my hands. And as long as I'm alive, I will never give up hope that God can change our ways and heal our land. Some people call me crazy, and I'll proudly wear that name if I do it right. That's what I'm being called. Well, I'll make a resolution to uphold the Constitution. It's my God-given right, and it's the law. Will you stand with me, brother? Will you stand with me, sister? We'll restore America's pride. And I'm smart enough to know I can't do this by myself, and I'm gonna need you right by my side. We'll ask the man upstairs if he'll bless us with his favor and guide us as we face a new day. We'll get back to living in the land that we love, and we'll do it the American way. Yeah, we'll do it the American way. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marc Madewell, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you all so much for listening to us today. Once again, my name is Steve Helms. SteveHelmsBand.com. The world keeps spinning round. The sun is up and down. Things in life that never change. Like going to work each day, that stack of bills to pay. But I look up and know I'm fine, 'cause it's you and me. That's all it needs to be. Yes, it's you and me. Through eternity, that's all it needs to be. We may pray for change, certain things to rearrange. Here's the one thing I can see. The earth is spinning still, the sun's behind that hill, and you and I were meant to be. 'Cause it's you and me. It's all it needs to be. Yes, it's you. Through eternity, that's all it needs to be. That stack of bills can't wait. Traffic jam, I'm late, but I just close my eyes and smile. That's all it needs to be. Eternity. Yes, it's you
eternity. That's all it needs to be. Thank y'all so much.
That's a great song. We still got time for one more. We got one. All right. All right. I hope you all like this Mo Bandy song. It's one of my favorites.
Who was once a bucking son of a gun, now who keeps a pipe hid out behind shooting number one? And who is riding high till a pretty girl rode me to the ground? Any kid knows where to find me. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. In a riding and a roping, I was closing in on number one. 9 dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. And I could ride 'em all. The bulls and the broncs knew I was boss, but the ride that woman put me on was a whole lot more than this old Cowboys bones. Now the tears on my makeup melts my painted smile into a frown, where the crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown, where the crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Thank you all very much for having us. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Guys, we want to say thank y'all very much. We are honored that y'all joined us here, and y'all are welcome back on this stage at any time. One more time, Roy Solis, Steve Helms, and Marc Madewell. Thank y'all very, very much.